Hello.
Yes.
First time. Most respected chairman of IndusViva, CEO and Sir, Vice President of our company, Mr. Sharif, and the corporate team, the DSC members, starting from Dr. Shamshani, and my fellow Vivaris. Since 1999 January, I have been doing network marketing business. It is It started as part-time during college time for pocket money. After graduation, it became my full-time. Personally speaking, I have seen the best and worst of this industry. But one thing I take pride all the time, the day I started till date, not even one single day, I stayed away from the industry. So, this particular responsibility, actually, I was not expecting it was a twist. My idea was in April, when the USA is launching, move to USA and prove the muscles of an Indian MLM leader in the American soil, where the MLM business is already started. Last year I took a trip also. I visited 5 countries, 5 cities there. I wished up all my old friends, everyone there. To go. I think when the chairman came to know Abhi is moving out, I think he just pulled me back and tied me with this new responsibility, I think. Anyway, thank you so much for this incredible honor, sir. But once we take up something, we must deliver with our fullest, right? Yes. The past 5 years, actually, I remember when we had our pre-launch program in December 2013 in Brigade Gateway, Sheraton Hotel. We had 100 people came. We invited 100 people to hear about IndusViva opportunity. Out of 100 people, I think at least 80 people are not here in the system today. 20 people only said yes to us. And all those 20 people are sitting here today, I'm sure. And from that 20, we have reached to a very number today. Let me speak few things about myself. Actually, I was not a believer of Ayurveda and alternative medicines and all that. My belief system was in English medicine. If anything happened, go to a doctor, get it fixed. Actually, that is what my basic belief system. But as you know, I have twin daughters. When they started falling ill, I started discovering other options. Like my mom used to say, giving too much of English medicines is not good for the children. Then I started searching the new areas. Then finally landed in Ayurveda. And my belief in Ayurveda started growing. As it is a pure science. Pure science means something which you can repeat again and again. That is called science. So through my experience, I came to know Ayurveda is a pure science. Why I am telling this point here, my belief switch from illness to wellness, when we put that approach in the management, the same strategy will not work, or the same act will not give you the same result again and again. Yes or no? The same approach will give you different result in different times. And the managers, those who implement that, will have 100 excuses why it didn't worked out like last time. They have 100 excuses to give. But a doctor cannot give an excuse like that. In operation table, he cannot give an excuse like that. He has to be right every time. So, that way, if we look at, there are a lot more to learn from wellness when you are getting into the corporate world. If the Harvard Business Review of April 2011 has revealed a very, very disturbing statistics. It says 75% of the new products fail in the marketplace. 75% of new products fail. 3% only got super success. Super success means 50 million USD sales in a year. A new product, most of the time, it is failing in the marketplace. What could be the reason? We launched a product, iPulse, 5 years ago. As the chief mentor, VibrantViva, past 5 years, I got an office in our headquarters. So I am closely involved in all the activities happening there. So, what made iPulse successful, if we look at? See, usually, if a company is making a successful product, immediately the competitors also will make a similar product. That is the time you get into a price war with the pioneer. But actually, if you look at iPulse case, when we launched iPulse in the Indian market, that was the only product of that kind at that point of time in Indian market. By looking at the success of iPulse, many competitors launched the similar product. But actually, it was a blunder. By launching a similar product of IndusViva's iPulse, actually they were glorifying IndusViva and its product. People don't have a reason to buy the follower as the leader is very much presented in the marketplace. That actually helped us to establish our product even stronger in the marketplace. See, the interesting point is, at IndusViva, we don't copy a product of a competitor and launch a competing product. What we do in IndusViva is, we launch such kind of products which will create a new marketplace, which will create a new segment. I heard many people asking, iPulse, is it a juice, a wine, a syrup? It's not any of these three. It has created a new marketplace. Same way, if you look at each product of ours, iCoffee, coffee which will help a fight with diabetes. It's a new concept. We launched it. Coffee was there in the market. Remedies for diabetes were there in the market. But mixing both, control your diabetes without compromising the authentic taste of coffee. That concept helped us to create a new segment in the market. Energy drink. General perception about energy drink is harmful for human body. We launched a product. Same energy drink, but made out of 73 Ayurvedic herbs, led by an imported herb. And you know something, when you are making eye charge,
30% of the raw material only we get, 70% go as wastage. Arishtam converting into a transparent form, it is not as easy as we think. A lot of science, expertise, and so much of costing involved in making a product like that. Again, moving forward, iSlim, a dinner replacement for weight loss. You will not be able to find a similar product in the market. Again, iGlow. Cosmetics means external application. This is intake. Again, we are creating a new market and positioning us in that marketplace. That is the reason each product of ours gives a turnover which is more than the total turnover of many MLM companies. And we don't have 100 products, and we don't require 100 products. Each product of ours itself as big as a single company. So, coming back to my main point, we are talking about wellness. My belief system from illness to wellness, that is my point. Personal wellness is our utmost priority, right? The same way, the wellness in the corporate sector also. It's like we need a company healthy, like a healthy person. What do you mean by a healthy company? High governing standards, highly competitive, highly reputed, of course highly profitable. That is called a when you bring wellness into the corporate domain. People used to complain about asthma, diabetes, cancer, etc., etc. But after my association with IndusViva and talking to many scientists in our parent company, I came to know whether it is diabetes or cancer, it is a symptom, it's not a disease. Including cancer, it is a symptom, it's not a disease. When we used to complain due to weather change, I got cold. Due to weather change, I got cold. Or my elder daughter Anne got cold due to weather change. But Nora is fine. If weather change is the villain, Nora, the twin daughter, also should have cold. But she is fine. Then how can we say weather is the villain? If I eat shellfish, I'll get totally upset. Once I had shellfish at office, one full day I was lying down. Means, at the same time, many other people also ate shellfish, they were okay. Only I had the problem. Jiti used to have problem if she get exposed to sunlight. Big sunlight, she gets severe headache, but I am okay. So, the conclusion is, to cutting the story short, it is not the sunlight or shellfish is the villain. I am susceptible towards the shellfish and she is susceptible towards sunlight. The point is, all our health issues are the outcome of our own immune system. Our personal wellness resides in our immune system. If your immune system is strong, you shall be out of these diseases and symptoms. Immune system, like an energy layer, prevails in our body. If you go to an allopathy doctor, he will also agree immune system prevails. But can you find your immune system through an MRI scanning or any other methods? No. In Ayurveda, prana, they call prana in yoga, it is nothing but the immune system. The same thing only they are talking about. So, the same immune system, if you look at, just for an example, Kingfisher collapsed, blaming the turbulence in the aviation sector. Every company in the aviation sector is losing money, but Indigo is doing extremely well. The same way, if you look at the software industry, Wipro faded away, Infosys top management problem. Every company has its own challenge, but TCS is doing extremely well, and it is even more valuable than Reliance company. Automobile, every company is losing, but Bajaj Auto is the most profitable automobile company in the whole world. How come? When the whole industry is doing bad, one company from every industry is doing extremely well. It is very clear that it is the same, like shellfish is not the villain, the market is not the villain, the immune system of the person or the immune system of the company is the issue. Immune system of a company, you can call it as the strategy of a company. Strategy cannot be seen from outside. If somebody is visiting a company, he can see an office, he can see a factory, he can see the R&D center, he can see the bank balance, but strategy cannot be seen. But like immune system, strategy exists. See, personally speaking, if I look at my core competency, I cannot make a product like what Dr. Balu Kolar can make. If you ask me about finances, I am nothing in numbers. How to run the day-to-day affairs of the company, I am by far smaller to Mr. Sharif. Then what is going to be my job in this company? I believe as the interim CEO, interim, the dictionary meaning of the word is temporary CEO. No, dictionary meaning, I don't know, but I believe my duty as a CEO or interim CEO, I am the custodian of the strategy of the company. I am the custodian of the strategy of the company. A strategy of specialization, focused, yet evolves, making sure everything is aligned. Like the immune system makes sure your body is aligned. So that way I believe management is aligning, and the CEO must be the healer of the organization. I should not get into the nitty-gritties and the day-to-day affairs of the company. That is not my area. My responsibility is, in the last DSC, when they were discussing about the appointment of mine, we took a challenge of 1,000 crore-padis in IndusViva. What can help this company to achieve or create 1,000 people earning not less than 1 crore rupee every year. That is my duty. So, I like the designation of, they call me iCEO, like iPulse, but I like DCEO. I said, make me a deputy CEO. Then I can put DCEO. Why DCEO? You may, officially I may be a deputy CEO, but can interpret D as distributor CEO. I don't know why last minute, actually that was something finalized last minute. I don't know why Ansar has changed his mind. But whatever it is, I'll remain committed towards the goal of the creation of 1,000 crorepatис. I'm good in building teams. That's my core strength. Irrespective of places, it's like in my previously I had experience successfully building business in many parts of the country, even outside the country. So by God willing, we will continue to do that. And when we were discussing in our DAC, I said, I thought a responsibility of this kind, I was expecting that may come to me. I thought after Crown Black Diamond rank, that is what I thought. And I was aggressively building my teams towards that direction. And I used to crack a joke. I am a part-timer in IndusViva. Like many people, whenever they are visiting office, like any other employee, I am also there in office from 2014 onwards. So I thought today I will go, okay, few things are there, okay, we'll discuss and sort it out and come back. Then something will be there for the next day also. It was continuing like that. Last 5 years it was running like that. I used to say I'm a part-timer in IndusViva. Then I thought going up to black is fine. But the remaining 3 ranks, okay, I should run fast. Not like a part-timer, like a full-timer. That was my idea. Then, and I was doing pretty well, with that. When this test came, everything moved to another direction. Anyway, I'm happy to obey the instructions of our chairman and the DAC, because ultimately what is good for IndusViva is good for me. That is what I strongly believe. Couple of things in the light of this I just wanted to convey to all of you. One major challenge we have been facing is pertaining to our logistics, because that is one place we are dependent on a third party. Many companies used to face a challenge regarding product quality, because for making the product they were dependent on a third party. But we don't have that challenge. Starting from R&D to raw materials to finished product to marketing, we have a complete ecosystem with us. But our logistics capabilities are limited as we are dependent on third parties. Previously, once a product is dispatched, we just leave everything to God and waiting. Many times what has happened, Mr. Anish, one of the major victims of this logistics issues in years back, especially in the states like the Bimaru states, in those regions. What has happened is, due to these issues, in the last DSE we had a very heated argument on this, and finally came out with so many suggestions in that. First and foremost, we took a call. We will not simply leave it everything to the courier company and leaving it for a chance. We will take some proactive steps. First, we have implemented, you will be getting a button in your back office in which you will be able to give a feedback that whether you have received your product or not. Yes or no? Yes. Once a product handed over to the courier company, usually assume 1st of January is a Friday, you are placing an order on 1st of January. Usually we ship the product within 48 hours, that is by 3rd of January. The docket number got generated on 3rd of January. Exactly after 7 days, that is 11th of January, in your back office, this particular screen will be appearing. And you will be able to give a feedback, I have not received my product. In principle, within that time, that product shall be delivered. But if it's not happening, you will be getting this option. What was one of the major challenges? One is the right mobile numbers are not updated. So the courier people are not able to reach the people. Then we thought of implementing an OTP system without troubling our people. We have not, previously mobile number was not mandatory for making an ID. Now it is not mandatory, but for saving the mobile number in the system, OTP is mandatory. So people will get time. For placing the order or creating an ID, it is not mandatory. Mobile number is not mandatory. But to dispatch the product, it is mandatory. To save the mobile number in the system, OTP is a must. If mobile number is 9999999, I don't think so. Airtel company owner Sunil Mittal must be having that number, no one else. Like that, a mobile number will not help the courier person to deliver the product. Or 00000. Second major challenge was PIN number. The entire courier system in the country runs on PIN code. If you go to some e-commerce platforms, they used to say, this PIN number we are not serving. In IndusViva, our approach is, if an order is coming from Nubra Valley of Ladakh district of Jammu and Kashmir state, we will make an attempt to deliver. There is nothing called non-serviceable area for IndusViva. We may fail, but we will try to deliver even in Nubra Valley also, one of the remotest point. So, PIN number also is a must. Without these two, there is no point of sending the product. That is the reason we are holding the product. Now, mobile number is addressed. PIN number also will be shortly addressed. As soon as you log in, enroll an ID. At that point of time, when you type your PIN number, all PIN numbers in India will be saved in our back office. That place will be shown quickly. Then you just need to put a click verified. For example, Abhilash Thomos 560013 is my PIN code. When I am typing 560013, Jalahalli will appear. Then I need to put a tick, yes, verified, confirmed. That system we will be incorporating immediately in our application form. Then another one step taken for improving the product delivery is, most of the time, upline will be placing the order on behalf of all downlines. It's like, due to commitment towards our team, many good people will come forward to take steps to serve their downlines better. But sometimes some supports will not build your downline, rather spoil him. This is nothing but we are giving him a fish rather than teaching him the fishing technology. Every downline should be empowered to open his virtual office and place an order. If he is not empowered, you will not have an empowered network of downlines, and achieving 1 crore will become a nearly impossible target. Yes or no? Alone, nobody can become a diamond. Those who have completed diamond rank, they all are supported by very dynamic, dashing teammates. But as Mr. Sumit Badra mentioned today, you just need to work with him, with your downline is important, but you need to work on your downline also important. You have to impart necessary skills to teach him to open his virtual office and place an order from there. Then, if he wanted to change the address of delivery, already option is there in virtual office. Use that option, then change the address. If we are sending an email to change of address, it will become a manual process. As we have recently implemented SAP software, the SAP doesn't support that. The order has to come through every individual's virtual office itself. If change of address is there, change of address can be, shipment address can be changed, and the product will go to that particular addressee. So recently we had some confusion in Delhi office. One reason was this, as we were not able to track what happened in the past. But by doing this, by putting the system in place, we will be able to smoothen that particular procedure. One future challenge, an anticipated challenge in front of us is, any moment Reserve Bank of India says cash deposit is not allowed. Now it is happening, but we need to be prepared. Any moment they will say no more cash deposits. Already RBI Deputy Governor had given a hint already. If the present, after the April election, if the same NDA is, if they are going to come to power again, definitely one of the first things they are going to do is no more cash deposit. So we need to be prepared in advance. So those who are doing the cash deposit also, they can update their challan. They can update their challan in the virtual office itself. So no need to send a separate email or WhatsApp to the company. So by putting all these things in place, the product delivery system will see a significant improvement. You are making one person a distributor from a new place, and if he is not getting the product within 10 days, his energy and enthusiasm will go, yes or no? After 30 days, if he need to make a call where my product has reached, and for company also, company send the product, it is coming back, it will not serve the purpose. So only way, by relying on technology, we will be able to address the product delivery challenges. If we address the product delivery challenges, we will be one of the most competitive companies in the country. Once you press a feedback that I have not received my product, you will be getting a message contains an information where your product is currently lying and the contact number of the last mile and the date of delivery. That information you will be getting by SMS. So a customer will be in a better position to act. And we have recently formed a new department called Business Development Department. Wherever the product delivery challenges are more, that areas will be identified and a good leader shall be identified from that area. Then we will be convincing him for VOTM and making the product delivery smoother. For that, we have one of my good friends, Mr. Nishad. Could you please raise? This man was working for Indian Air Force for 16 years. And then after that, he was associated with us. A good friend of mine, personally very close to me. When I moved to the corporate, I just pulled him also, because you need your people, own people, to get your work done. So please welcome Mr. Nishad also. Because without your own people, you are nothing. Like Napoleon says, ability is nothing without opportunity. Ability is nothing without opportunity. So, the same way, without your own people, you may be feeling handicapped. So now we as a team, we are working. So the point what I'm trying to say, a lot of steps have taken to improve the product delivery part of our company. If you have any more suggestions, please let us know. You can shoot an email, or you can send a WhatsApp message, or you can call and give us the suggestions, because whatever we are discussing in the DAC, only we are implementing now. But sometimes a DAC member may not be able to see all the things the nitty-gritties. So the millionaires will be able to contribute better. Whatever questions you have, that can be addressed personally, because today we don't have time for that. Sorry. So, Mr. Nishad, anyway, please take care of that. So, now coming back to the another area of information technology department of our company, you shall be able to see a totally new website with a lot of features, IndusViva.com, within the shortest possible time, probably by April. Like as Mr. Sharif detailedly described about VibrantViva.com, you will have a new, fantastic, colorful, information-oriented website from April onwards, where you will be able to see your binary tree is going from bottom to top. Looks like a real tree. If you remember the last Vibes magazine, the back cover you can see the tree, like that kind of tree. It's like you will not see the current tree looks like a chemistry structure of atoms and all that, but the new tree resembles a real tree. Like that, so many interesting features and glamour will be added to the new website. Like that, a new dynamic website is going to come from our IT team. And as far as our finance things are concerned, we have been we had undergone a detailed audit by various departments including Ministry of Corporate Affairs and Securities and Exchange Board of India. So our finance department has literally passed this acidic test and proved that IndusViva is one of, or maybe the best, financially managed companies in the country. And if you look at our bank accounts, we used to keep very, very less bank balance. Many of our distributors, leaders have a bigger bank balance. Why? Because we don't believe in keeping our money in current accounts. If one day money is sitting idle, actually it is wasting one day's productivity of money. It will be invested rightly in the secured arenas, not unsecured investments. So like our money also is working like our distributors to earn more money for our company. So that way financially we are well managed. We have activated a portfolio management services thing with the Axis Bank, and many steps have been taken by our finance team. Then moving to our product development department, that is one of the most important and exciting departments of our company. Many people used to ask me, is it a technology company, IndusViva? No. Is it a direct selling company? Yes. I used to say IndusViva always believes in the Ardha Narishwar concept of Indian Puranas. Half Shiv and half Parvati. The same way, we say behind the curtain we are a science company, and in the front of the curtain we are a direct selling company. So it's like two sides of the coin. We Christians say Jesus was 100% human and 100% God. We are not saying IndusViva is a 50% direct selling company, 50% science company. No, IndusViva is a 100% science company and a 100% direct selling company. That kind of uniqueness we hold. And a lot of clinical trials and studies and steps have taken and undergone as far as our product development department is concerned. We are doing studies with very reputed Indian universities like Banaras Hindu University, Manipal University, and we have tied up with an American lab. There they are going to do the studies in the American universities and labs. And your products, each and every products of our company will be talking authentic, world-renowned science in the coming days. We are almost close to that. And even the most reputed doctors in the country shall not be able to say no to our product by looking at the science we are going to provide with each and every product in the days to come. And moving forward, our international expansion is concerned. Hope you remember Dr. Vladimir Batmev was our first CEO of IndusViva for the first 2 years. Many of you must be knowing that. And now, April 2019, we are going to start our operations in United States formally. And Dr. Vladimir Batmev will be the Chief Executive Officer for IndusViva USA. And 3-4 days back, I went to my hometown to attend my cousin sister's wedding. My first cousin sister and her husband, they were there for the function. And while coming together, they are American citizens and they are from Houston. I have told my in-law, in my language we call Aliya. In-law means Aliya. What do you call Jiju? In my language, Aliya. I said, Aliya, my company is starting our operations in US. We have taken an office in Houston. Oh, Houston? In downtown area, not downtown, before that, in Williams Tower earlier. Williams Tower? I could see his eyes were coming out. So, that is the reputation or the prestige carried by that building. So, now IndusViva can have a 3-line address. IndusViva, Williams Tower, Houston. These 3 lines are enough. Any courier can reach from anywhere in the world to this place. IndusViva, Williams Tower, Houston, USA. Enough. And I don't know, I have the liberty to tell this or not. Ansa sir is a believer in Vastu and all that. So we have taken a north-facing office in the 57th floor of Williams Tower. And first we will have only one product there, iPulse. And that product shall be, see, after learning LLB, always shall is coming. In legally, shall and will are equal. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So, our iPulse will be manufactured in USA. It is manufactured in USA, iPulse, and the product, the texture, the taste, the feel, everything remains same, but the acai berry will not be the captain of the storyline. The captain of the storyline will be another interesting thing, that is Ayurveda. The baseline of here in India, it is acai berry, acai fruit and berries concentrate. In USA, it will be iPulse, Advanced Ayurveda. That will be the tagline. See, no other company in the world can talk about Ayurveda with more authenticity than an Indian company. Correct. Japanese can manufacture the best product in the world, but if it is some water, it has to come from made in Saudi Arabia, not made in Japan. In the same way, Ayurveda, it has to come from India only. So the 5,000 years of Ayurveda story is going to hit the American market. And you know something, many aspiring American brands have come from there to India, like Coca-Cola, Nike, or Facebook, or Tesla. There are so many aspiring American brands are there in India. But if you look at an aspiring Indian brand in America, you will not be able to see even a single brand except one, that is yoga. That is yoga. See, if you go to Indian airports, you can see prayer rooms written in Indian airports. But if you go to American airports, you can see instead of prayer room, they have written yoga rooms. That level yoga has gone inside. Now we are saying yoga and Ayurveda belongs to same family. And we are the custodian of that. So first I thought, okay, in order to succeed in IndusViva, I should become the brand ambassador of iSlim, because the benefits of iPulse and iCoffee and iCharge, I have to talk. Benefits of iSlim, just by standing, others can see. But now, after this US thing, I am joining for a yoga class. It's like when somebody is going from India with Ayurveda, he should go with the yoga as well along with that. So as a holistic package, we will be presenting, and shortly you will have the American people saying, Jai Viva, that is our dream. And we have very, very strong points. It is like, it is a myth that an Indian company cannot crack in America. Till date, no Indian company has got a success story in America, not only in network marketing field, in any field. In any field. Only our yoga gurus could conquer that you cannot call it as a business straight. But if you say straight business, no Indian company got a success story in America in any field. But we are pretty confident that one Indian company, let it be from network marketing field, is going to create a success story in America. And it is not simply we are jumping there. No, we have a clear strategy in place. First, in the beginning itself, people got shocked. Hey, they have taken an office in Houston. Usually, for Indian people, America means two places, New York and California. They don't remember any places in between. Houston is the capital, or Houston is the biggest city of Texas state. Texas, like Texas, there are 50 states in America. Texas is bigger than South India. Texas is bigger than South India, and there are 50 states like that in America. So, while landing in Texas, we have many things in mind. It's not we simply landed in Texas, no. And personally, for our parent company also, Texas is not a non-place. Actually, Ancestor was in New York. Their factory is in Salt Lake City. Their lab is in California, in San Francisco. That way, Texas is a new place for, I think, Ancestor also. It is, but we, the network marketeers, I believe that is the best profession in the world, and I believe network marketeers are the most dynamic and smartest people in the world. So, me and Sumit ji, when we landed in Texas, we were not just enjoying the weather there, we were doing a feasibility study also there in Texas. We both been to the Williams Tower. Everything, it is not right to tell now, but one thing I promise, by God willing, we will be growing in USA at the equal pace of India or better pace of India for sure. So, please don't be under the impression that till date no network marketing company dared to launch in America. When somebody told me this, I said, brother, not only any network marketing company, even any other company, even Reliance Industries also, after making some investments in America, they pulled their investments from America. Even they also not succeeded in America. Doesn't means, let us utilize this opportunity to create history. Which Indian company got a success story in America? We wanted to see that is an Indian network marketing company. Let us take the pride of that. So that is what we are going to do there. So while sleeping in night, when an American is drinking coffee, you are going to earn. Just 3 months away. 3 months away. So finally, by putting everything together, 2019 is going to be a very, very exciting and interesting year for IndusViva. We are in the process of making 1,000 crore-padis. We are in the process of making 1,000 crore-padis. And we have a dream of having a convention of 2,000 people. Why 2,000 people? Because that is the biggest convention center available in Bangalore. Decent convention center, that is the Christ Auditorium, that is the biggest, 2,000 people. 1,000 means you and your co-applicant. 2,000 people, one convention. Entry only for crore-padis. So this Millionaires Club, we are going to wind up shortly, and we are going to convert it as crore-padi Club. So just one more point I forgot to mention in between. Now we are approaching people for selling our products, right? Right. As I said, our new IT department, they have taken so many steps. By April, it will be in place. You will be able to see We are not going to spend 1 rupee for advertisement. You will not be able to see a hoarding of IndusViva. You will not be able to see newspaper advertisements of IndusViva. But in the virtual world, we are going to take a position. When somebody simply typing in Google diabetes, immediately iCoffee's advertisement will be coming, or iCoffee will be coming. So then order now, one button will come. When somebody is clicking, place an order. Now the customers cannot place an order in IndusViva. We are going to add that feature. A customer will be able to place an order. At that time, customer doesn't have an ID number. To process an order, an ID number is required. That time it will ask, write your ID number or PIN number. If I don't have an ID number, then I will be typing my PIN number, 560013. Then when I type PIN number, whoever are the active distributors of IndusViva in that PIN code area, the entire list will be appearing in front of the customer. Then the customer will click that mobile number, the call will land to an IndusViva distributor asking for iCoffee. You just imagine one distributor who is little negative, sitting simply like, nothing is going to work. He is getting an order, I need one iCoffee from an unknown person. He will get motivated more than a 2 days RTP, right or wrong? So it is like, in that level, we are going to get deep rooted in the coming days. So this 12 months will be really exciting, dear friends. At IndusViva, we believe the first 5 years is only a net practice. Now only the game is going to start. That is what we strongly believe. First 5 years only setting up the thing. Now the seed broke the ground. Now it is out. In the next, not 5 years, next 12 months, that you can see as a benchmark. Whatever we had done in the past 5 years, more than that we are going to do in the next 12 months. More than that we are going to do in the next 12 months. For your information, when we are approaching people for IndusViva business, some people appreciate and they associate with us. Some people doesn't appreciate and they don't associate with us. Some people appreciate, they associate with us. Some people don't appreciate, they don't associate with us. Sometimes we may doubt, there is nothing appreciable in my business. That's the reason he is not associating with us. But let me tell you one thing. Bahrain is a country. Bahrain is a country ruled by an absolute monarch. What do you mean by absolute monarch? No constitution. Whatever king is saying is the law of the land. That is called absolute monarch. No parliament, nothing. And Bahrain is an oil-rich, wealthy country and a powerful country, because Bahrain is the headquarters of the 5th fleet of US Navy. Bahrain is so close with USA, powerful. So close with the Saudi, powerful. The king of Bahrain, for him, the president of America or the king of Saudi is one phone call away. The third son of the king of Bahrain himself approached us and told us, I wanted to start IndusViva in Bahrain. When some people are not appreciating, when you are presenting this business opportunity, you should have a pity, sympathy feeling for them. Because of his ignorance, he is unable to take up this. An old calculator, 1 lakh into 1 lakh will come error. That is his mindset. We are a very daring organization. We are the very first company shown the courage to file a case from MLM industry against Amazon. What Amazon was doing is good for Viva company because they are selling our products, but not good for Viva distributors. So when we say at IndusViva, if you go to any manager level officer in IndusViva, you can see whatever decisions I make, I'll keep distributors first in mind. We got an opportunity to prove by putting a case against Amazon. When our legal team is here, when we filed the case against Amazon, when the case came in front of the judge, we said the provisions are so clear, we need an order against Amazon. You know the statement made by the judge, Amazon is such a big company, without hearing their version, I cannot give you an order. Even the judge, Indian judiciary respects Amazon. No MLM company shown the courage to fight. Even, it's not fair to mention, but still let me say, even IDSA were crying in press conference, Amazon and Flipkart are raping us by selling our products illegally, but they didn't show the courage to take them to the court of law. We took them to the court and we won the case. We won the case. After seeing that, within less than 7 days, Amway filed a case against Flipkart in Delhi High Court. We were wondering which company is 20 years old in India, we or them. So, whatever fights need to be taken up, we are ready to take up because we believe truthfulness, ethics, transparency has a place above Amazon or above anything. Yes or no? Yes. So, that way, dear friends, I strongly communicate or I promise you are not just in a good company, you are in a safe company. Your future is safe in this company because this company is founded with an intention to exceed time. That is the reason we have adopted the tagline beyond 21st century. So, 1,000 crorepatис. Now, today, we are completing 5 years, glorified 5 years. Today, we have taken up this mission of the creation of 1,000 crorepatис. After that, people will say, if you go to any remote village in this country and ask the villagers who is the richest man in this village, people will tell one Viva distributor. So, that is a long pending dream. May God help us to make it a reality through IndusViva. And my utmost gratitude to each one in this hall, especially to Dr. Shamsuddin, who nurtured me in network marketing 20 years and bearing a complicated personality like me required lots of patience. He had shown that patience and mentored me all these years. And my wife used to say, "Oh, Abhi, it is tough to be with you." Even 12 years she is complaining, then 20 years no complaints from my applying. And thank you so much, sir. I will keep up your expectations in my new responsibility also. And answer, sir, I will never let you down. With the best of my ability, I will be discharging my duties. Mr. Sharif and his team hope whatever support you gave me in the past 5 years, hope you and your team will continue to do that. And in many situations, people used to say, if one question asked to Abhilash sir and Sharif sir in different places or different times, same answer will be coming out. Although we are not coordinating each other, that shows our thinking line is similar. And my close friends in Distributed Advisory Council and my other friends like Manoj, they all supported me fully, and whatever I am today is the outcome of that. And my family, my wonderful 3 children, they are also made so much to make me to stand here. Then let me say thank you for this opportunity. If I make any mistakes, please come forward and correct me. And don't call me sir, you call me by my name, because this is an opportunity for all of us to prove to the world and to our next generations that one batch of people named Vivites lived in this country at one point of time, and they made the entire country proud, and they established an Indian opportunity in every far nook and corner of the world. And we are going to do that by God willing. Let's all stay together. Jai Hind, Jai Viva.